Test. Seem audible. Alright. Before I link this to people, I think what I need to do first is... Where is my stream settings? No, channel settings? Let's see. I want to add some info to my thing about what my Skyrim build is, so that if people pop in, they know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna write something. I'm running out of characters on this thing I'm trying to type. Huh, okay, that's actually funny. I am saving changes to the bio on my channel, so that underneath my usual stuff it says Skyrim details, special edition using the unofficial SSE patch and no other mods. Bitey the Orc, ex-vampire, archmage, guildmaster, and that's when I reach the character limit. It would be what's a dragonborn. I will explain it when we get in. And now I will link people to this stream. And then we will have officially begun. I post it to my Twitter. Impromptu Skyrim stream, watch or don't. Might be boring, kind of a test. It's on my Twitter. Let's go to my Tumblr. Alright. Trying something on my personal Twitch account. It's just me playing Skyrim. It's still Bitey. I've done art of my character to post it to Twitch, excuse me, to Tumblr, so it'll make sense in context. Just going to sell banished daggers. And go cross country for reasons. Watch or don't. It's kind of experimental. Tagged Twitch, stream, Skyrim, Bitey. Post. I have the channel up in a tab so I can hear myself. It's making me very upset. I will close that. Horrible. Announcements. To our Discord that I share with the boyfriend, Hundera. That's where we're usually streaming, is twitch.tv.hundera. Just gonna post my thing. Streaming. Skyrim. Nothing special. You can meet Bitey, I guess. So, that's in the announcements thingy. And I'm going to minimize Discord, close that Tumblr tab, got the Twitch thingy up if I need it, which I shouldn't, but it's there. I can see OBS, gonna test my chat. Put a nice Santa Claus in the chat. Yep, chat's working. Alright. Turn off my light. Turn on my game. In a little bit, Josh might be here in the chat to tell me if I'm audible enough over the game, in which case I can fiddle around with it. There's nothing really to hear yet. It's just the ambient Skyrim horns? Violins? I'm not good at identifying sounds. This is Bitey. And that's her husband. Last time I was, I had to go to Winterhold to deliver something to someone, and I figured I'll go up here for a little while, because I want to buy some, some gems, some soul crystals, because I always need soul crystals for some reason. Usually just to make banished daggers. Let's go in and talk to people. Hey there, you shitty Jarl. Alright, I'm gonna talk over him. We'll see if I'm, like, louder than him. Ba 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 ba. Ba da da da. I don't know. I don't have the tab open. We'll find out in a little bit. Normally, I try to have a massive amount of crap on me to sell so that when I come back to a merchant, I can both sell all my stuff and then buy all their stuff, and they will have... Where is he? They'll have 0 gold by the time I'm done with them, but I do not have a whole bunch of junk on me right now. You. He is the only good high elf in the game. I guess the one in Windhelm, she's okay, but she's a little bit rude. He's mostly not. What? Is your shop closed, bro? What time is it? Yeah, it's after 8 p.m. He's not gonna help me. Fine. Let's go up to the dorms. They'll have plenty of gems for me, and no regard for the time of day. There we are. I always spook myself a little riding the horse up here. This horse, this is the Windhelm horse. I've decided her name is Target because she will not get the fuck out of my way if I'm about to try and fight something. She will go up and try to stomp the thing to death, and then I'll accidentally shoot her in the neck. The only thing I ever use the console for, other than trying to navigate around glitches, sometimes you kind of need it, but I will resurrect my horses, because fuck walking back to town with too much encumberment. You're audible, but the game isn't. Okay, let's figure that out. I'll tab my ass over. Oh yeah, game sound is doing nothing. There's a ton of hiss when you speak. I moved my microphone a little bit. I don't know if that helped. Yeah, game sound isn't doing shit. Hold on. Oh, it's still set to Pal World, that's why. There we go. Boop, boop. I'm here, but I might not respond. I'm in a voice chat with your friend. Yeah, that's fine. You don't think that I fixed it? It's just this mic? Yeah. So long as it's not unbearable, I guess. I mean, and that's subjective. Do I have anything in here? I have nothing but garbage in here. This is like the one, this is the one cupboard that you're allowed to use when you first come in and you have to start the storylines. I have completed College of Winterhold. So I can go up into the archmage suite if I want to, and I'm not gonna. I don't like going up there too much. It doesn't feel like it's really mine. One of these is where my husband sleeps. Is it this one? I don't know.
Good to see Skyrim
Oh,
still has
Grandpa,
such fine people.
give me your crystals.
Available should you need me, Archmage.
Oh yeah, I took care of a disturbance.
Very good. I'm sure pleased enough to. I think it only fitting that the Archmage person receive a large portion of the reward.
Yeah, I had gotten a rift going. Give me your crystals. This is one of the few good Nords in the game. He's just a sweet old man. Give me your stuff. Sometimes I come in here with enough equipment to sell that I can buy all the books and scrolls. And sometimes I'll get the staffs because I don't use them. They're like collectible. I didn't enchant these daggers. Is none of this enchanted yet? Yeah, none of that's enchanted yet. Alright. I'll be back.
Take care now.
Oh. It's probably a good idea to show what Bitey looks like. Bitey is an orc. That sure is an orc. You don't get a lot of options, so that's about it. She's not good at applying her eyeshadow. That's all there is to it. Honey, let's show the audience your face. Is the store made money? Yeah, give me your money.
Profit. Here. If it will help you, then certainly.
Why did I give him this stuff? Alright. I said let's show him your face. Yeah, he looks like that. You can force him to take off the hood, but it doesn't help. He's still hideous. Let me give you back your full head helmet so we don't have to look at your Nord face again. Yes, we're in full Daedric armor that I've custom named and enchanted. I'm not even sure which enchantments actually do anything on followers.
You lead, I'll...
Put that back on. There. The enchanting table is in the other column of the dorms. Might as well pick up everyone else's gems too. Who's in here? Nobody. This isn't a bedroom. Nobody's here today. You.
Divine smile on. Take a look.
Give me all your gems. And
I shall explain to you the mysteries of the Outer Realms.
fucking better, give me those. I very rarely actually use
Farewell.
magic, so I go to the trainers a lot. You might notice my level is 155, that's correct.
Tofty. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
No mods, I have the unofficial patch and no other mods. I just do a lot of enchanting and blacksmithing, and then reset those stats and then put them back. I've got like 3,700,000 gold, by the way.
Until next time.
That's correct. Anyone here? No. No. Did I go in a circle? I did. No, not that one. This one. If I really wanted to min-max the hell out of my money, I'd go re-add the perk for double enchantments on things, but I'm fine with just doing banish. I could go at this for a while. Last time I played, I went out into the Winterhold coastline a little bit to kill bears and wolves and horkers, because there's a lot of bears just out there on the beach. I don't know what's up with that. I don't like selling untempered, unupgraded. Go. I'm somehow losing the ability to do this and talk at the same time. Great. I don't like taking unupgraded weapons and selling them, but there is not a blacksmith area in this area. Like, Winterhold is otherwise really convenient, but I cannot forge or temper equipment. I can enchant it forever, all day with my, like, 5 different gem salesmen. First time I actually came to this area was just wandering blindly. Bitey has been wandering the earth for a very long time. She came up to the gate of Winterhold and was like, "Do you guys have an enchanting table? Can I go in and use the enchanting table?" They're like, "Oh, do you want to join the college?" "No, I want to use your enchanting table." Then how about you pass our test?" "No, I just want to use your enchanting table." But then they let her in, gave her a dorm room. She has to share it with Jazargo, but that's okay. But, she went from just let me in to use your enchanting table to, suddenly, after being welcomed in with open arms, it's like, "Oh, you guys are so nice. I like it here. This is my home now." And then, you know, stuff happened. Now she's in charge of the place, technically. Doesn't really feel like it. So I always use petties and lessers and commons for my banished daggers, and I'll use grands and graders for fortify sneak. You know what? I'll use it on something more valuable than that. I don't know why I was using it on the fur instead of the hide. Anyways. This was the first place that really opened itself up to Bitey as being welcoming, because Skyrim's full of assholes. So she got very attached. Bitey is an orc. I pieced together her backstory over time because I don't really know a lot about the Elder Scrolls lore. I started with nothing. Like, when I first started my Skyrim playthrough, I had no idea of how any of this worked.
Restoration.
So it's been just over time pieced together. Bitey is from some shitty little nowhere town, probably on the opposite side of the Skyrim border, but close enough that if she wandered off into the woods, she could go into the "you're finally awake," trying to cross the border and you ran right into the ambush, that stuff. Like, she would be plausibly living close enough to have that happen to her. 7 gold, perfect. I'm gonna leave you like that. Oh yeah, I already did the thing with... Can I take it? No, it won't let me take it. Yeah, whatever. I did the thing with Arniel, so he's a ghost. I can summon him, but I don't ever use magic. I'll wrap back around. Anyways, Bitey would have been just a nobody girl from probably a mining town. Who did not live with other orcs. I want to say she probably lived with a parent or parent figure that she may or may not have been related to. I don't really want to go deep enough into the lore of characters that don't exist. But she would have left town as soon as she felt that she was capable of surviving in the wild, which she was not. She was wrong that she could do that, because she immediately got swept up in the arrest of that horse thief and the ambush of the Stormcloaks, and has been wandering around ever since. I have not done the main storyline of this game. Fuck that. That's gonna be the very last thing I do. Oh, accidentally sold some unenchanted shit. I don't enchant hats or armor, by the way, because the enchantments on them aren't expensive enough to be worth it. I also like to keep around some leather armor in a stack just for gold extraction purposes, to just break change.
Until next time.
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
I already got all of my weapons sold. Something. Since I used the illusion guy for my illusion training, I wound up getting that money back by selling things to him. It means I'm almost out of stuff to sell. I can make this work.
All right then.
Go back to sleep for like 5 minutes for all the... I'll be right back. I guess she's a high elf and I don't hate her. I keep forgetting that's what she is. I keep forgetting every time I see an orange person, they're not a human. I never enchant basic hats, but the circlets are worth a little more. So we'll do that. And then I guess I've got enough commons now that I can do some fortify sneak on these other boots. It's not going to be worth a lot. I'm aware of the exploit where you can loop your fortify alchemy, make a big potion, fortify enchanting, make a big enchantment. What did I didn't select a gem. Okay. And like, I just don't have the patience for that shit. I just use normal mortal levels of stat boost for my enchantments. It would be funny to do, but eh. Bitey at this point being level 155 is already OP for most of the game. I don't need to do the extra stuff. Maybe if I ever made a new character. Man, been a long time since I've seen this game. I feel like this game never goes away. Because the Anniversary Edition came out, what, last year? But maybe people don't stream it that much. Or at least they probably don't stream it unmodded very much. No, not you. Other elf. You. Sleeping
And to think
orange
Miracle
lady.
questioned
Give
my
me,
allowance. Spells and incantations.
give
for
me
those
back
with
my
the
money.
talent
I've
to
got
cast them.
stuff for you. Yeah, these aren't worth much, but it's something. Good enough.
All right then.
Alright, I don't think anyone else is in this storm. I go back. I don't know if I have enough to get my money back from Tolfir. That's okay, I like him, he can keep it. If it comes down to it. Arguably, I could take some stuff out of my drawer full of shit and sell that, but I only even have, like, a bunch of extra, food and spell books around because I was extracting gold from people.
Take a look.
Better than nothing. Better than nothing.
Take care now.
There's still a... Hi, Berlina. Funny story, when I came to the College of Winterhold, I looked up who is marryable in the game and was like, oh, it's either Onmund here, not demonified, or Berlina. And I was like, I don't really care what Bitey's attracted to. She's a blank slate so far. So I decided to take each of them Oh, I stepped on a basket. That's that noise. I decided to take each of them out as a follower to just do something. You know, like just went to a dungeon or whatever, and I was like, okay, that's a date. Onmund's went normal. I don't remember what we did. Hi, Jazargo. You're a dick, but I can't hate you. I don't remember what I did with Onmund, but when I tried taking Berlina out, I want to say I fast traveled to a town. She did not appear with me. And then I used console commands to try and teleport to where she is. And she was in jail. I rolled back that save and decided she's cursed, so I picked Onmund. Also, he's interesting. Sort of.
So did Carlia send you again, or are you here on your own this time?
I'm here like I always am.
Great. Let's
For
take a look.
snacks. I don't really want the potions. Take that. Take that. Do I have nothing to sell you? I think I'm pretty much out of my typical sellables. Oh. I forgot I have 16 Horker tusks for reasons unknown. You can have those. That wasn't much. Don't need goat horns. Yeah, that's all you're getting. That's fine.
Give my regards to Carlia if you see her.
I will probably not see her. Bye. I hate leaving without getting that 6,000 gold, but it's fine. Doesn't matter. Do I have a reason to go to the library? No. Well, I'll go visit him. I like how diverse this this set of characters is. No bears. Fine. That they have characters who are very explicitly out of place in an area like this. Like Onmund being like the Nord who's... Oh, this is not the door I want. The Nord who's insecure because he thinks his family like shunned him for it or whatever. You don't get a lot of that backstory, but I know that someone made a mod that basically replaces the entire character with like a different script and a different voice actor and shit, and they use that in it, I think. But like you don't get a lot, but you can kind of extrapolate. I very rarely see you leave
May
the
your
desk.
next fight bring you victory, friend.
Thanks, librarian. That's a weird thing for you to
Archmage or
say.
not, my rules about books still stand.
Oh yeah, I brought you some things.
We were able to figure out the last
Nice.
text you brought in. I thought the least I could do is pass the knowledge along.
Aha, conjuration. I never use that. It's gonna be a while before he asks me to do a different thingy, so I guess that's it. I'm glad I came back up to get that. What's my conjuration at? 90 now. Alright. I guess I might as well show off how high everything is. I have reset enchanting 22 times and smithing 19 times. I never block, so this one's got nothing. I've gotten 100 in lockpicking, and I've reset my lockpicking once and got it back to 100. I've never put anything in these perks. I've never done it because it kind of feels like if you make the lockpicking minigame easier, what's the fucking point of having it? I don't find it difficult, so I just do it, and that's all I need. I need to get my pickpocketing up so that I can steal people's clothes. But I also really don't pickpocket a lot. I reset my speech once. That was a mistake. It made it much harder to extract gold from all of these rubes. But yeah, okay. So I got a little bit of leveling in something that's high that I don't use, so it would have been hard to level. That's good. There's like one other guy to buy crystals from, and I don't know where the fuck he went. Sometimes he's in here. Sometimes he's somewhere else. Urag only sells books, so I'm not worried right now.
All this knowledge might have been lost were it not for you.
Yeah, and you guys would be dead after the quest line.
Yes.
Yes. Not going in. I think that's all I'm gonna get out of these guys right now. That's still enough.
Need something?
Got some crystals. Used some of the crystals immediately, but that's okay. I like to keep a massive stock of soul gems and blacksmithing materials so that I can keep resetting those and then keep leveling up from them. Wait. My horse is up here. I almost left without him. With her? I don't know. I think all of the horses in Skyrim are mares? Come here, target. I have every horse, except maybe some of the weird named ones you can get in quest lines. I have Frost. I think there's like an Assassin's Guild horse that I can't get because I decided to do the destroy the Dark Brotherhood side of things instead of joining them. Yeah, I kind of looked ahead for spoilers on that one. I wanted to know if in Winterhold, which is like my favorite town, the bard in the inn is... It's not the way I want to go. There we go. This is the way I want to go. The bard in the Inn of Winterhold is an orc. I was like, okay, does he have a quest or something? They remark on how his playing and his singing is really bad. They do not give him an actual singing voice clip, so it's never really clear. But apparently there's a Dark Brotherhood mission to assassinate him, and I was like, nope. And then I like continued looking at the Skyrim wiki and noticed that you can just completely wipe out the Brotherhood instead of joining them. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Lurberg gets to live. This worker does not. I need petties for my soul collection. I guess meat for my meat collection. I'm actually supposed to be headed towards Markarth right now, so I'm gonna do that. Pickpocketing bandits is a good way to raise the skill with no real drawbacks. Yeah, but I'm usually stealthing them instead. I usually just crouch and start picking them off with my bow before I get close enough for anything else. I should do that. I should start pickpocketing them. I don't know. It's not my first instinct. I try to get them from a distance. What? Oh. I can't get a soul out of them if you zap them. Quit it. Can't bring them anywhere. Whatever. There's gonna be more where that came from. Anyways, I'm headed towards Markarth. I'm actually doing the Dawnguard storyline. And I have to go there to recruit someone for the Dawnguard. I came up this way because I wanted to do merchanty stuff. And I figure I might as well take the long way. Out. Get out. Get out of the mortal plane. Kill stealing ass bear. Stole that Horker soul before I could steal it. I mostly take this route because I can just pick up a lot of extra petty souls and sometimes spiked grass and sometimes clam meat. And this will take me to Dawnstar. I think I'm going to ignore it though, because I don't have anything further to sell. But I will go from Dawnstar to my house outside of Winterhold, where I have lots of materials. But I don't know if it's useful to sit there and make a bunch more banished daggers. I'll make a few. I won't pile up like I usually do. I'll just have enough on me that I can buy like soul gems when I need them. I hate when I have to the horse swim because it's really slow. Well, I guess I'll go this way instead of straight across. More walrus. Wolves? Really? Alright. I'll take them. Go. There. You get pelts from them, it's always good. I kind of understand why the Skyrim horses will stand on corpses. It's probably to help you see them through the grass when you're in the grass, because sometimes I do have trouble with that. Honey, why are you caressing a bear? My bear. You know better. No, he doesn't know better. I will never be able to teach him to not kill steel. We're lucky he hasn't found a slaughterfish yet, because he will zap that from the surface of the water and for the rest of time and not catch it. Okay, so I'm going to head to Morthal. I'm going to get a little bit of Banished Dagger stock. Do I have Whiterun and Solitude? You know what? I'm gonna skip those, because the Thieves Guild can just go without an extra 100 gold for a while. The Thieves Guild Radiant quests, I've already done enough of them in order to unlock all of the things. I would just be doing them to get like 2 or 3 more fancy ornaments on the shelf. I'm not gonna worry about it yet. Just gonna go to Morthal, then go down towards Markarth, find whoever it is I'm supposed to go recruit. Maybe menace Markarth a little bit, because they deserve it. Most wretched fucking town imaginable. Hate them. Have actively murdered several of them. They deserved it. I want to say my record is I killed like 25 guards in Markarth during a plotline where I didn't realize that you have to let them arrest you. I was just going at it and they didn't stop. That's fine. You can just do that forever, they never run out of guards. Hello! Goodbye! You had no chance to survive. You're out of time. Shadowmere is, I guess, the assassin horse. In Oblivion, she was unkillable. In Oblivion, she was unkillable. In Skyrim, Shadowmere, which is supposed to be the same immortal horse, is a male now. But apparently, if he dies, he'll respawn at his death site in 10 days. Well, I can do that anyways with any horse by pressing the tilde. So that's not that great. Not worth abiding by friend murderers. There was another one. Where'd up? One of the many Skyrim bugs is that sometimes he never respawns. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I couldn't even get like the gate open for like the second part of the Dawnguard questline. When you take Serana home, I had to turn on no clip and like walk through the gate because the guard would not interact with Serana. I have the unofficial patch for little things like that, but I can't get all of them. I think it's weird that they let you do this. Just watch your horse kick its legs forever while it goes super slow. There we go. I don't think I got that fourth one. I think Onmund stole that one. It's great on the rare occasion that I don't see like an approaching wolf or something and he blasts it into oblivion before I could get anywhere near it. He's like just a motion detector. But I wish I could just take the souls first. I could leave you at home, but I'd be lonely. First time Shadika played Skyrim, got it on used on console and couldn't progress the main story because I cleared out a bandit camp that the story made you do before I got the quest. And the game crashed every time I tried to enter. I am not surprised. I cannot imagine playing this game on console. There's so much going on in this game that just needs brute force fixes. I assume that the console versions are patchable, but that the patches aren't going to give you a lot. Considering there's an entire, like, they just, like, what is it, like one guy or a group who literally just goes and tries to fix as many unaddressed bugs as possible. And has done so much that it's like certain other mods require you to have the unofficial patch? What? Oh. Alright. What? Target! I was clearly not hitting my horse. Where did you go? I'll figure it out later. Holy shit. Was that everyone? I forgot this place was here. We still have stuff for me. Did I lose my horse? Perhaps forever. Detect dead. No. Detect life. Where the fuck is my horse? Okay, there's another guy. Actually, my black star is filled, so I should use it so I can refill it. Yeah, got another soul out of that. Alright, I'll come back for you, target. Did it again. Straight up, I swear that hammer swing was not anywhere near the horse. Alright. Should come up with something in character to say when I do this. May God be with ye. Get up. Oh. So if the trees weren't in the way, that would have looked really funny. The horse will, like, tilt up onto its feet and then you get on it. Like it was a prop. It was just reoriented. I'm sure there will be other times to see it. Oh. Hello? But you're not gonna go for this one, Onmund? Get out. Damn it. It's too close for me to aim at. Do I have to be off the horse for you to do that? Horse? Where the fuck are you going? Target. What? What? Okay. I don't understand anyone's motives today. Where did that other mud crab even go? Okay, it's here. Forgot about this little nook. All right. We are so close to home. Everyone needs to stop being weirdos for like 5 minutes. And that includes the wolves. Just leave us alone. I mean, I still need souls at all times. I need a constant stream of souls, but I also want to not have to keep dealing with that shit. What? Are you just regular hunters? How are you not hitting that moose? Yeah, you're just regular hunters. You're not listed as bandits. I'm leaving you alone. You've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years. It's not like your poaching is hurting anyone. The Jarl can't eat all of those elk. Or whatever. What? Ice Wraith? What's going on here? What happened? Up. Got it. Ugh. What? Okay. Ugh. So worried I was gonna hit target again. You don't see ice wraiths in Yellmarch that much. Or are we technically still in the Pale? I don't care. I don't know where the boundaries are. I see a bear. That I'll go for. You little motherfucker. You have no idea how numbered your days are. Ah! One more. There. I've really been away so long that all the clumps have regrown? Alright, I'll take them. Alright. There we go. We're basically home. Let's try to stay alive. I forget if the unofficial patch fixes it, but if you steal a horse and it sees you, you get a bounty because the horse tells the guards you stole it. Beautiful. So you have to sneak up on the horse. Yeah, that's incredible. I don't bother stealing horses specifically because once you've gotten on a horse, the horse you had ridden on last tries to walk home. And that's just annoying. What's up with me? Sometimes I kill these for the petty soul, but I think I'm gonna let this one live. There you go. Just kind of felt bad for the guy. Mine. My helmet has water breathing, by the way. I don't know why you wouldn't do that the moment you get the option. If you've got water breathing on a pendant or whatever, it's like, yeah, no, you want water breathing on every helmet you'll ever have again. Is it not? Can I not pick it up? I don't want to kill that. Because it's on the bottom of the ocean, so it's going to be hard to do. Respawn. Alright. Sometimes I'll go straight across the swamp to Solitude if I just want to sell some stuff. Not doing that today. Don't need to go there today. So I've been using Target for a bit, but for a very long time I was using a Necro Horse here. I swear to God, this horse has been resurrected via console command probably like 100 times. But she doesn't run into battle, she just gets hit a lot. So, welcome to Winstad Manor. This is my main house. This is where most of my storage is. Just gonna put away some crap. I have a system for this, but it doesn't seem like it would be entertaining to explain. And do I have anything to go in there? Got some torches and troll skulls. That's my collections bag. This is my book drawer. And my scroll barrel. You know, like you do, everyone has a scroll barrel. Oh, wait a minute. I thought when they gave me Conjuration 3, they gave me, like, levels up. It was just a scroll called Conjuration. It fortifies Conjuration. Okay, whatever. I guess I was already at Conjuration 90. Whatever. I have a staff I can put in here. I don't use them, I just think they're neat. Keep all my staves in one place. Wow, that's more than I realized I had. My ingredient satchel. Alchemy's not currently at 100, but I don't feel like making useless potions at the moment. These were some useless potions I made for selling later. I'll keep those. Let's see. I collect skooma. I don't drink it, I just think the bottle's pretty. You on your own today?
Yes. Of course. Anything you like.
This is my bard.
It would be my pleasure.
There, that's nice. I'd be down to watch all of this, but I can only stay for a short while. My mom asked me to take her to a nice restaurant for birthday. Is it gonna be Olive Garden? Anyways, I'm not gonna be doing this for very long because I have an early shift tomorrow. This is my son, Eric.
You're back. Great. Are we going on another adventure?
Nothing here I want him to
All
say
right,
or do. So, Eric is a marryable NPC. He has the same voice as Onmund, which is fun.
Still here. Let's get going then. It's great to see you again. It's been too quiet without you around.
I just think that's funny. So, Onmund comes off as kind of like just a shitty nerd, but he is like inherently by virtue.
Just feels right somehow. Having
Okay.
this new life is an adventure.
By virtue of being at the College of Winterhold, it feels like, yes, this is an adult. In order to get this guy to follow you around and do stuff, you have to basically steal him from his father, who won't let him go out and be an adult. And if you take him places, he has a lot of unique dialogue for various parts of the world, and a lot of it just makes him sound very naive because he's seeing it for the first time. So he comes off as being like a kid. Like, he's probably still supposed to be at least 18 years old, I'd assume, something right around there. But it feels like a generational gap between the two, almost. So anyways, I made him the steward of this house. So he's my adopted son. I like to imagine that the bard that he hired to live in the house is his girlfriend, and being a bard is just a cover for being able to own this empty house with his girlfriend while the real owner of the house is away. Which I think is funny. That sounds like something a teenager would do. Onmund is really scary in that armor. No. It's not so scary when you see that we match. This is the fancy Forsworn armor that you get for breaking out of prison, by the way. Took it all out. Take all of my wolf pelts and goat hides and cutting them up. My mom's out adventuring, come over and bring the loot just in case they show up. Basically. Basically that. Wow, I had a lot of snow bears. There we go. So whatever crap I have in my inventory, let's just upgrade. It's not doing me any good because my blacksmithing is currently at 100, but I feel like resetting it and then spending a lot of this stream bringing it back up would be annoying. So I'll do that later. But I don't like selling stuff I haven't upgraded. So I'm trudging around with my entire blacksmithing material stash right now. Because it just makes it easier to do a lot of things. I have plenty of iron, so I'm not going to smelt that iron. But I could do this for a while. That's the transmute spell. You can turn iron to silver, and then silver to gold. If I wanted a bunch of silver, though, I have to make a silver ore, then drop it, then make another one. Because otherwise it'll detect the silver in your inventory and turn it to gold. And sometimes I don't want gold, I want silver. But right now it's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I need some gold. Ugh, an uneven amount. There we go. Because I have the complete Crown of Baronzaya over in the Thieves Guild, and that gives you a passive perk that just makes it easier to find gems and like chests and stuff. So I've got a lot of gems lately. I would need 3 more. I would have enough for a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna do all of that right now, but I'm gonna do a few more. Do it in even numbers. I'm sure someone's made a mod that makes transmute more precise so that you can make silver without it turning into gold the next time you cast it, or maybe it would be nice to be able to make other metals, like if I need some quicksilver or something, but like I'm avoiding putting mods in other than the unofficial patch, so we're not doing that. Enough, I think. How much crap do I have for gems? 7 commons, shitload of various things in my wireless stones. These things are glitchy. If you put them into a chest, they stack and then you lose the individual souls in them. They just work as one. It's annoying. Oh yeah, I've got quite a few petties. Yeah, alright. You collected all 100 something of the stones? Yeah, 24 of them. They were annoying. I really only even joined the Thieves Guild, in part because they have a lot of content. I figured, like, okay, I'm gonna have to do this eventually. But mostly because I was tired of having a bunch of 0.5 weight, barely stackable gems that I couldn't remove from my inventory. But yeah, I got all of them. I had to use a list, but the only hard part, really, once you've seen the list, is remembering which ones you've already gotten. So, gonna make a bunch of daggers. Ebony because it's expensive. I don't feel like making the step up from that because it requires Daedra hearts, and I want to use those for eating or alchemy. It's just a personal running joke for me that Bitey will go to Enthier in the Hall of Winterhold, and she'll buy all his Daedra hearts. He usually stocks 3, and she just eats them like apples. She used to be a vampire, so it makes sense, but it's still funny. I don't know if you can hear my controller going off when I do that. It's just a constant wobble of the thumb. I just go through it real fast. Time to put all that shit away. I have 105 garnets, and it's annoying because you need silver to work with garnets. And to get more silver, I'd have to drop it and then use transmute, then drop the ore, then use transmute. So, those are just gonna sit there for a while. By the way, this is stuck in my inventory because I killed the person I'm supposed to give it to, so I can't drop it because it's a quest item, and I can't return it because she was a cannibal and therefore needed to be assassinated immediately. I say assassinated, but I kind of just hit her in the face. What didn't I put away? My weight is still massive. There we go. There. It was missing something. She pulled it right back out when she saw I was here. Like, oh yeah, I'm here to do this and nothing else. It's like, you're adults. You guys can do what you want. As long as you don't, like, eat all my Daedra hearts. You can eat all of the real food in the food cupboard, though. I don't care. I don't use it. Alright, let's just start banishing. Going from the bottom. And I really could do this, like, all fucking day. I don't know. It's just a comfort to me. When I was a little kid, my mom used to do similar stuff in Oregon Trail 2. Which uses full motion video for all of the NPCs, and they're like real people dressed as like Prairie Town reenactment people doing their lines, and you can trade with them. And my mom would like have a notebook full of which NPCs would have which inventories, and I guess it runs in the family. She also used to keep a notebook for her Neopet stuff. So I'm kind of like that. It's kind of a tragedy that real world selling and buying doesn't quite work that way, and that real money, if you make a mistake and lose it, means that you don't eat. I'm learning the stock market, but it's not something I want to do a lot of tampering with, because you stand to lose a lot of money if you don't know what you're doing. Alright. I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more things I can use for weapons. I'm not going to use the Black Soul Gem. I don't use these usually. I keep them in here. These are empties, by the way. I just have too many of them. They're too heavy to carry with me. But I don't... Something about using... I know that Black Soul Gems basically just hold a grand soul, and that's not that fancy. But, like, using the human souls for enchantments, it feels like I should save it for something special. Like, if I make a new armor for myself. So I just keep them there. What do I got here that's not too heavy? Let's see if I've got daggers. This drawer is for stuff that can be enchanted, but hasn't been enchanted yet. I want to get something that's not going to weigh me down too much. All bows and war axes. Daggers. Okay, I need 8 things, so 2 more. Oh, that's not the one. So the funny thing is, no, not that. Banish as an enchantment is for, Summoned Daedra? I don't know that I've seen any of those, other than in, like, 2 specific quests. There's no risk of running into one, at least in the state of Skyrim that I'm in right now, like at the level of various quests I'm at. Like, it's just not gonna happen. But, you still can sell Banish stuff for so much. She's using lyrics. I guess I don't hate it, but it's annoying. Anyways, for some reason, every merchant in Skyrim is terrified of the idea of being beset upon by summoned Daedra. And it never happens, but they're willing to pay a premium just to get that Banish enchantment. It's just so funny to me. Just standing there while you do it. I save amulets because sometimes you'll might wind up needing them for something, for like an NPC request or whatever. Am I as unencumbered as I'm gonna get? Yeah, I think so. So, we're ready to head out. Let's see. I'm looking at chat. Prestige any of your skills? Enchanting 22. Didn't realize there's a second Oregon Trail. Yeah, it's quite good. I've played it more than the first one. It's fancy. I don't think I think I may have like actually beaten the game like once ever. But you know, like it's not really a game where you beat it and then 100% all the contents. Like you do runs. I've only survived a run like once. Let's see. And yeah, there was an Oregon Trail and an Amazon Trail. Amazon Trail has a very special place in my heart. There's 2 of them, I believe. There might be a third that I've never played, but I played 1 and 2. Really love 1. 2's still good. It also uses a lot of full motion video of live actors for their NPCs, but there's something about the pixels in the first game that just have more charm. I've just always loved it. But yeah, like those kinds of games with a lot of like trading and exploring are like my happy place. So that's how I play Skyrim. Oblivion has a lot of Daedra, but that was 500 years ago in the game. Yeah, is that it? Just everyone's afraid that Oblivion will happen again? Because I don't know. I've not played it, so I can't really speak to it. But people talk about it in game, like the NPCs mention it as an event that happened. It's like, are they all just still terrified? So banished daggers are still really valuable? That's funny. So, there's a Stormcloak encampment that I can sell some of these to for some blacksmithing stuff. And then I'll head to Morthal proper. What time is it? Yeah, it's like noon. Everyone should be open. Valian probably isn't taking his nap yet. At like 3 p.m., the guy who sells the soul gems takes a nap. Because he's up all night. Studying at the swamp circle. I can't really hold it against him because he cured Bitey's vampirism. But, just annoying if I go there and it's like 2:30 and he's closed because he's asleep.
Take a look.
Yes. So I buy arrows because they're weightless and I might use them someday. I'll look at the other stuff. I generally don't buy. I already have all the enchantments, so I don't need anything to disenchant. If they have blank necklaces and rings, I'll take them, but they very rarely do. I ignore the charcoal. I don't know why that's there. And I buy all this other shit. And then, let's sell him a couple of these. I feel like the value on my banished daggers has gone down. I don't know if it's... Okay, so when I first started the Dawnguard questline, it feels like it changed some things in the world, and that might be one of them. But I don't know for certain. Like, it could just be that I'm imagining it. I think I have some Orca tusks I can give him. Yeah. Yeah. Little 5 gold jerk. More modern game would have a little icon to let you know if you've already gotten that enchantment. Yeah, no, this game is... Okay, so I know it's like 10 years old or something, but like that is still a modern game. Like this game doesn't run on PCs older than a certain point, and they keep re-releasing it and keep adding new content and then shit, so like they should have at some point thought of that. There's so many little quality of life things that they never thought of. Or maybe they feel like they don't have to do them because other people have already made mods. This game is baffling. When I first started playing it without having any previous interaction with Elder Scrolls games, everything about this game visually just made me think it felt like an asset flip, even though it's not. Everything about this game is just so mystifyingly bad. Am I at the... Okay, so I can go this way. This is Morvath's lair. There was a vampire here. He was terrorizing the town. Bitey killed him. That cave is full of shoes. Like, I guess the idea is that it's supposed to indicate how many victims he has, but it just kind of looks like Morvath was a pervert. He was just a shoe-collecting weirdo. I'll bet he sniffed him. It's an interesting enough detail to that dungeon that it was worth remembering, though. So I give him credit for that. Valiant. Do not be asleep.
You and me, we're the only people...
Can I learn any more?
You already
No.
know all that I know.
Don't be cranky.
I had you figured for a mage.
Give me the crystals.
I think you'll appreciate this.
That's not a good number. 1 gold, Valian.
Till next time.
I don't feel like buying your scrolls and spell books. Normally I would, but I don't want to get too crazy today. Okay, this game came out in 2011, so it's 13 years old. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, that sounds right, because they did the anniversary edition for the 10th anniversary, and I've seen it go on sale a few times, so it must have been a few years, because I checked the seasonal sales on Steam. Why do I need to go in there? Did I have a bounty to collect?
It's a fine day with you around.
Thanks. The difference between when this game came out and now is greater than the difference between the NES came out and the N64. Weird. Spiritually, that's not correct, even if temporally it is.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here's your reward. Until next time.
Favorite Jarl, by the way. She's good. She's fun. I like to imagine that Bitey sometimes comes over, because they're neighbors, we live close, that she comes over and they just have tea together sometimes and talk about omens and vampires and shit. Get us some weird bugs and thistles.
Oh, do come in. I hope I have what you need.
Sometimes she gets mad at me. I think she was friends with the vampire who used to live in this town, who I killed, was part of the plot for this town. So every so often I'll talk to her and she's happy, but then I'll talk to her again and she'll just be like very stern.
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
Well, sometimes what she says is the gods know what you've done, which is an insane thing to just hear when you're coming in to just buy stuff.
Take a look.
I should do that to people at work. No, I won't. Sometimes I'll buy every potion, and if you get every potion in a potion maker's shop, that's like 10,000 gold at least. But we're being sane today. Okay, well that... Oh, that's so close. I'll do it. I'm giving her an extra 3 gold of value from that. What you doing?
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
I'll assume this was a poignant scene, but you didn't live there, whatever. The guy who lived there is dead. I think it's possible to finish the quest without killing him, but it didn't work out.
Kick off your boots, stay a while.
This is the guy. I assassinated an entire Assassin's Guild to make sure they wouldn't touch this guy. All he does is this. That's it. Doesn't need to do more. He's the only orc bard in the game. That's interesting. I'm gonna let him live.
There ain't much to offer, but if you want a place dry to spend the night, I'll rent you a room.
Got bounties?
Take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Did I not just turn in the bounty for killing the giant at Talking Stone camp? It just respawns that one camp every time? Alright.
Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
Normally I go through all of this and I buy all of it. I'm not gonna be too over encumbered by useless shit today. Let's give you... all of those things were just barely over. This one. That's pretty close. There we go.
See
Wait a
ya.
minute.
Running an inward. Take a look.
She was taking him at 9 instead of 10. I actually could have... Yes, 0. Perfect.
All right, then.
Thought I was giving him to her at 10 gold each, so I was going to have a little difference there. You only remember the date of Skyrim's release because they did the thing where if you have a kid on the game's release date, 11/11/11, and you name the kid Dovahkiin, the kid would get all the Bethesda games for free, previous and in the future. How many future games came out after Skyrim? Like 1, right? 1 couple actually did it. I mean, you can change the kid's name later, I guess. So, like... I know this is like game 5 in a series. The 6th isn't out yet. Online, I guess, counts. The MMO, and then there's all the Fallouts and that new thing, the Starfield. Yeah, like no one liked the Garfield game, so I guess they'd get that for free. Isn't the most recent Fallout game the one that everyone always complains about? I don't know. I don't know anything about Fallout. Let me just check my routes here. So, frequently I'll go up first and then back down. But I'm just gonna go down. Yeah. I think I know the roads I'm taking. I don't like to fast travel if I can help it. And I like to stick to the roads when I can, unless I'm doing some specific thing. Because it feels like taking the roads is, like, proper. Not like I care if the NPCs watch me tromp off into the woods, but like that they designed the maps so that the roads actually go where you want them to. So taking them feels like I am doing the right way. And if something doesn't have a path that leads to it, even if it's not like the paved road, if it's like a footpath or it has the little standing stones next to it to just indicate there's a little path here. If something doesn't have a path, and there's not like a good reason for it to not have a path, I get a little bugged. Just a little bit. It doesn't actually matter. But like the fact that some of the geometry of this world is laid out correctly makes it annoying when some of it isn't. Starfield was so bad, so upsettingly bad. 76 was also a stinky dap? Okay. I miss being able to fly in Morrowind. I've never played it. Might do that eventually. My current plan is that I might start streaming myself doing a Dark Souls playthrough, and then once I've beaten it, delete it from my hard drive to make space, and then I'll look at what else I could beat and then delete until I have enough room for something else, in which case it's probably either Morrowind, Oblivion, or I want to say I have Dragon Age, because I heard that it was supposed to be like Skyrim and it was like on sale for I think like $5 at some point. Mud crab. I'll take it. I always use some more mud crab. Petty souls and alchemy. And cooking. Cooking should have been a bigger system. I know that in the Anniversary Edition they added survival, and they added that for free to Special Edition. Good. But like I don't really want survival, I just want better cooking. Like it just isn't actually worth it to make anything. It doesn't feel like the things you make are actually good for healing or buffs. But if they had made things slightly more complex, then something like a high-end food would be a good healing thing. That would be nice. But no. I guess some of the Hearthfire pastries are good decorations. That's it. I know in Oblivion they forgot to give gravity to paintbrushes, I think it was, so you can use them as a ladder to get places you aren't supposed to. That's pretty cool. I like, if it's paintbrushes, that's really nice, because that means that it feels almost metatextual. Like you're drawing a path. If anything can be glitched, it should be something that you could make art with. In a fictional setting, that just works really well. That's good synergy. So I do not know if that bandit encampment has respawned yet. So I'm gonna avoid them. Ooh, saber cat. Going after a rabbit. Got the rabbit. Horseback archery is a little buggy. But I can usually get it working if the target's not too small. Or too close. I'm gonna head back to the path. I want to say I've been here recently enough that the bandits at the crossroads shouldn't be a respawn. Probably. I could totally go after you guys for your antlers and your petty souls, and I just kind of feel merciful today. Yeah, so there's like a group of, I want to say 4 bandits that'll cluster around the crossroads up here. There's a cart and a corpse usually. Yep, there they are. But I did this not that long ago, so I guess they're not here yet. This is all the old stuff, but for some reason, anytime I have to deal with that, I'll be encumbered and have to walk uphill, then downhill as the corpses roll downhill. It's annoying. We're going to Markarth today, so it's this way. I'm not allied with either side of the Civil War, so I just let them pass, no matter who's arresting who. I don't take this path very often. Wolf. Yeah, I very rarely take this specific path, because I usually go back to Whiterun, then double around to wherever I'm going. But it's nice over here. Look at all that polygonal river. I have seen so many screen caps that people have posted to Tumblr, Twitter, etc., where they have used mods to make this game as high resolution as possible and take basically what looks like real wildlife photos, with or without their modded characters who look like supermodels. And it's like, man, that sure does look like a lot of game. That looks like a lot of realistic lighting and good polygons. And then I look at the real game, it's like, you know what? I feel like I get a little bit better sense of integrity from it looking like shit. If it looked that good, it would just kind of feel like I wasn't playing a game. Oh boy. Is this the one where it's all women? Yeah, I think this is the one with the Devella temple in it. Like, there's one male Forsworn in this entire fort. I don't really feel like killing you guys today. I just kind of need to go to Markarth. Technically, I have allied myself with the Forsworn by letting their king out of jail. We shouldn't have to do this. Ugh, another one. There's another one on top, too. Excuse me, need some water. Okay, sorry. So, in order to collect the loot from their corpses, I would need to go in there. How encumbered am I? That might be fine. Forsworn armor isn't that heavy. Did they kill my horse? Motherfuckers. Okay. Up you go. There it is. Alright. They killed my horse. Gotta go. Gotta get him. I guess I could do some pickpocketing here too. Normally if I go through a dungeon, I will go and pick up literally every basket and apple and everything. I guess I'll spare you guys that today. Let's see. Did I not? Okay, I can't pickpocket when they're attacking? Alright.
I've got your... I'll stay here.
Yeah.
You try not to get into
Yeah,
too
if
much
I'm gonna
trouble.
get some pickpocketing in.
I knew I'd find you.
Oh my god. Okay. I need to refill my weapons. Do I have a reason to get... Yep. Oh, that needs some. The Black Star. Gonna refill it.
Where are you?
Yeah!
Where are
Yeah!
Wheel routed. Fall back.
Alright. Huh. I'll take it. There might be multiples of those. Bullying druids? Yeah. Look, they're not all druids. There's like druids at the heads of each of these groups. But I am bullying the indigenous people. They are oppressed, and I do support them, but they shot my horse, so they are going to have to be dealt with. Because I did the prison arc with with their king, I helped him get out of prison. What? It's a weird cone of not dust here. Whatever. But I did their thing. There's an entire Forsworn fortress that is friendly. I can just walk in and they're fine. Their guys are there. They're like, welcome. Thanks again for breaking us out of prison. But then every other one is hostile still. Like, they didn't get the memo from their king. Alright. I can pickpocket her, maybe.
Someone there?
God damn it. It almost worked. That was too fast. Maybe don't phrase what though. I don't know what I said. Probably something horrible. Bitey commits a lot of crimes. But in her defense, they were mean. I know you're opposed to mods, but I'd love a mod that added a 1 in 100 chance for hammers to make funny bonk sounds or squeaky hammer sounds. Yeah, that would be okay, I guess. Alright, well there's one. What's up here? Oop. No, she saw me. Wow, that one was brutal. Okay. What? She had a note. No, that's not it. That's not the note. Maybe it was this. Whatever. Those are kind of heavy. Trying to be less encumbered today. But when I do that, it's this. Nah. I'm glad it doesn't turn your perspective upside down, though. So there's at least one of the outside corpses is at one level up from here, so I do need to keep going if I'm gonna do this. I see the tripwire. Glad I didn't put Onmund here.
What was that? Can't hide from me.
Oh. I didn't.
Is someone there? Over
Yeah.
here.
Up. Saw me. When it matters, I'm really bad at stealth.
Prepared to die.
Ugh. Headless. Okay. Ugh. Alright. Let's see. Is this where? Oh, this is just the door to the next terrace. So then I assume that door is the boss. Here's the corpse I'm looking for. Take it. Why can't I take this? That'd be funny. Let me take the severed heads. There he is, the only man in the place. I'll grab this last. Nah. For anyone who doesn't know, you pickpocket the heart out of a briar heart and you have killed him. Because they don't actually have hearts. Also, sometimes you can kind of see a seam at the neck. Like, this muscle type is, for Briarheart specifically, different. Which, I guess they'd have to be. The torso has to be different to get that hole there. But the neck seam is sometimes obvious. So anyways, I had to come in here at one point for, this, but I killed the person I was supposed to give it to before I gave it back to her. Which is part of why I remember this area so well. I'm sure there's a little extra treasure here if I look. No? Alright. Guess not. Only man for me? What, the Briarheart? Actually, now that I think of it, it's actually weird that I've not heard that people are interested in the Briarhearts, because that's a weird concept. You could get some interesting Monster Boy stuff out of that if you really wanted. There we go. I left Onmund in here. I gotta go get him. Alright, I successfully pickpocketed once.
You heading out? I'm right with you.
So you can follow me again. Alright, let's get going then. So there is a Stormcloak camp I can sell shit to over here. A little ways down this path. There we go. This is a path I'm supposed to take on a horse. Yeah. There. Alright, this is one of the ones with a lady. Okay.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Winterhold.
Upgrade some of this. It is so weird that these take iron and steel. Does that look like there's any metal in it to you?
Damn faithless Imperials.
Yeah, okay.
Take a look.
Arrows. Nothing good in here, of course. Get some of this. Let's just sell her all of these. I don't need them. I'm gonna save these for enchanting. How many of these that go closer to... That's close. Keeping this. I like to keep stuff with, like, unusual shapes. Probably more stuff in there I could have picked up to sell, but that would have taken more time. So then I could backtrack to get onto the path proper, but I could also just do this. Let me double check. So that would not be the way to go. What is... Oh, this is... Okay, that's actually where I need to be. I don't need to go down to literal Markarth, so let's just follow that quest marker. My mud crab. Oh, did I blast it into the... It was submerged in the ground, so it just went underground. Okay. That's fine. I didn't need an extra thing of chitin and crab leg meat. Oh, slaughterfish. So, slaughterfish are really annoying if they're in deep water. Like, I can't actually find it to... Okay, it swam off. Whatever. I'll leave it be. Annoying. It's just, there should be some kind of combat you could do while underwater. Just even if it's just, like, a really ineffectual stab. Still wants me to know the slaughterfish was there. The health bar will not go away. Aha! Yeah. Okay, that's what usually killed my necro horse.
Stop struggling. I'll give you a swift and beautiful death.
It's been like 2 hours. Not even 2 hours yet, and this horse has died 3 times. Yeah, my other horse, my necro horse, kept dying because I would get blasted by mages of various types while I was trying to hit them from horseback. And if I had gotten off the horse, then it would have just tried to run in and fight whatever I was fighting, and then I would have hit it. Okay, so I want to go this way, apparently. Wait, did I not come from this way? Did I just overshoot it? No, that's a different quest marker? The fuck? Okay. Oh, okay. I'm suddenly turned around because I was following this one. Miscellaneous. Remove that. Alright. Now we're turned around correctly. So I guess the Dawnguard wants me to find a specific person who works with Dwemer stuff. I guess they just need that for some reason. Presumably this person wants to hunt vampires. What happened here? Treasure hunter. Wait a minute, let me read that. I think that's the one I already had. The treasure hunter notes are always shit that doesn't seem worth it. Like, it'll be an enchanted weapon that, if you're not a beginner to the game, like, your character's not, like, level 10, like, whatever they're going after is not really worth it. One of those sunk into the earth. But I can at least get to them. Dragonfly. I wish I could, like, force a follower to pick up the stuff off of corpses while commanding from horseback. That sounds like something that someone would have modded in. Alright. What? Oh, okay, this is probably script. Oh no, those are not vampires. I gotta be real careful here. I don't want to hurt her. Those aren't vampires. That was not scripted. They were after me, probably. These are disease cultists. What's with the wolves? Alright. So this is who I'm here for.
What would mud crabs want with my satchel anyway?
I don't know. What do mud crabs want? Other than to live, which I won't let them. So what are we doing? Quest dialogue me.
You haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying around, have you? I'd swear I left it right here.
I probably have like 20 of them at home.
Mud crabs might have taken it. I saw one the other day. Wouldn't be surprised if it followed me here.
Saw one mud crab the other day.
Look around, will you? Isran wants me? No, you must be mistaken. He made it exceedingly clear the last time we spoke that he had no interest in my help. I find it hard to believe he's changed his mind. He said some very hurtful things to me before I left.
Wow.
Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current pursuits. So if you'll excuse me...
Tell me more. More gossip.
I felt it was rather clear. Look, what is it you want from me?
Oh, I don't get more? Alright.
Vampires. Really? Oh, and I suppose now he remembers that I proposed no less than 3 different scenarios that involved vampires overrunning the population.
What?
Well,
everyone in the Dawnguard is real weird. Yeah, they have an Elder Scroll.
Well, that's actually something I never would have anticipated. Interesting. I'm not sure what they would do with one, but in this case, Isran is probably correct in thinking it isn't good. All right. If nothing else, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to learn more about what's going on so I can better defend myself. But I'm not just going to abandon what I've been working on here. It's too useful. I need at least one intact dwarven gyro. So either I need to find the satchel those mud crabs stole, or I need another gyro from somewhere.
I do not currently have one.
You wouldn't happen to have one, would you?
They're not hard to get. I could pressure her, but I feel like if there's a bag of them,
I can't just walk away from this project yet.
I should at least make the attempt to find it.
I understand that, but I really can't leave here without at least one usable piece of dwarven equipment. A single gyro would be enough, I think. Believe me, this is useful stuff.
They're not useful. Alright.
Until next time.
Alright. There's a bag around here somewhere, and she thinks the mud crabs had it. Okay. Protect life. Are you fucking kidding me? Honey, do you see? She's right there. Look, it's got her name on it. fucking wild, right? 7 of them. Alright. Oh, that was too much. Please take
Still
some
here.
things. Has the store made any money?
We've
Give me
had a
money.
cozy little
Take
if
some
it would
things.
help you, then certain.
Why are you holding a bunch of battle axes? What did I do? Alright, can you take the Forsworn shit? Okay, that was just enough.
Lead on.
Guess what? Guess what I found 5 paces that way.
What would mud crabs want with... I understand. A single gyro would be enough, I think. Thank you. It's not much, but this will help a great deal with some things I've been researching. Now, where is it Isran expects me to go? Ah, been working more on his secret hideout, has he? It'll be interesting to see how much progress he's made. I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there.
Alright.
Farewell.
Mission accomplished. Where's my horse? Where's my horse? You were right. Where did I put you? Target. Where did you go? So I know it didn't die, because I dismounted before heading into that altercation with the afflicted. What the? You went further than her bag did. Let's go. So she's headed back to Dawnguard. I'm supposed to head back to Dawnguard. I am very close to being over encumbered. I'm gonna go to Markarth. How far is it? That seems reasonable. We'll head that ways and I can drop off some stuff. Because I have lots of storage in Markarth. So the story on that I like to tell. So Bitey's path coursed through first... Oh. No. Okay. No. I'm too close to encumbered. I think that's the one where the guys inside aren't hostile, so I'm gonna leave those guys alone. I'm just disengaging. I have enough of their stupid sticks with teeth on them. Anyways, Bitey's course went through, first doing the Clavicus Vial quest. Like, she was wandering Skyrim with no idea of where she was going, and she just helped a guy who wanted to go catch a dog that's been hanging around. The dog could talk. Dog says, you gotta go over here. This place is full of vampires. Bitey contracts vampirism from there. Wanders around as a vampire for a while. Still aimless, just exploring the world because she had no idea what anything was. What? What? Why you? Why you disgusting motherfuckers? What do you want? Hate you. Hate you. Thank you. Die. I'm encumbered. Wait. I don't think I killed this one. Okay. So it's just... And they had a bunch of naked bandit women that they... Oh. Disgusting elves. Alright. Anyways, Bitey became a vampire, then wandered Skyrim aimlessly again until she got into the far corner of the world and was like, hey, do you guys have an enchanting table? And then somehow managed to get recruited into the College of Winterhold. And she was like, oh, they're nice to me. This is incredible. this has never happened to me. I've never had anyone be nice to me, which is not completely true. She's just melodramatic. From there, she did the entire College of Winterhold storyline, so she became the archmage after fighting the Eye of Magnus and then doing all the stuff. She did the quests. I don't remember anything further detailed than that. Where am I? No, this shouldn't be. This is not a good way to go. When she beat the stuff, became the archmage, she then decided to get her vampirism cured. Because she felt like she's got a place where she's home, and when you're home, you don't hurt people by sucking their blood. So she went to Phalion and Morthal, and had him cure her. And then she had Onmund with her, and the very moment she was cured, she walked up to him with her amulet of Mara to be like, hey, let's get married. And he's like, yeah, okay. Not that he had much choice. After having basically been everything short of a vampire thrall to Bitey for however long. And she was like the principal of his school. She was kind of hard to say no to. There. I'll take it. There we go. From there, she continued wandering aimlessly, you know, just figuring things out. Kind of got comfortable, built her houses, you know, her nice little swamp house, and just got very cozy. And then was like, hey, there's a section of the map I've never bothered going to. And that was Markarth. That was the Reach. Am I going the right way? I think I am. Not quite, but good enough for this section of the mountain. But she came to Markarth, and it sucks, and that's a disease cultist. I'm gonna ignore you. I've already done your quest. Your guys vomited all over my vampire hunters. Well, it's not his guys, but whatever. But everyone in Markarth is what happened here? Did you choke on a bone? Alright. Everyone in Markarth is a dick. Bitey wound up getting embroiled in their personal local politics, ended up in jail, got very upset, and decided that she was going to enact revenge on Markarth. Along the way, she uncovered a cannibal cult. That was fun. She killed them all. She also killed a couple of people who just happened to be rude in the city. So various people will be mean to her just because she has killed their family members and stuff. And it's like, well, they shouldn't have been rude to Bitey. You made her sad. Anyways, she also, through a completely unrelated quest, became the Thane of Markarth.
Never should have come here.
No. I just want to go to town. There we go. Not dealing with their shit right now. Yes, I'm on the right path. This is fine. But anyways, she basically did almost every quest that you get in Markarth, and she always picked whatever would enact any kind of vengeance on anyone who's been mean. It's yeah, going this way. So it's basically like she's built a big reputation there. We moved our family there. Whenever Onmund is not on thrall duty, he lives there with our 2 kids, and they just keep an eye on the place. Ooh, Prasad's here. Yay! I'm encumbered. Please take my shit and give me skooma. Love this guy.
You need something? Take a look.
ingredients. Pretty bottles. Get anything you have for enchanting or for smithing, lock picking. Oh, and arrows. Gotta get those arrows. Anyways, Bitey has Markarth under her thumb at all times, in a perfect storm of petty revenge. Still got all of these. Am I still encumbered? I sure am encumbered.
Yes.
Okay.
Take a look.
Time to start reducing weight. But why are you buying all that shit? Because I'm gonna sell? Let's look at what I got here. None of that is that heavy. So let's go. Let's not do the daggers. I think I've got some axes and stuff in here. Yeah. That's heavier. That's heavier. These aren't enchanted yet. Yeah, get rid of that. These. Keeping the boots. That looks good. Have anything in here I want to sell? Alright.
I hope that you will come to do
Move.
business with us again.
Anyways, after the humiliating Markarth in any way possible, Bitey went and did the Thieves Guild stuff. Out of character, it was because I wanted to get the gems out of my inventory for the crown. In character, it was just that she likes Riften. It has many merchants that she finds endearing. She likes to sell them her banished daggers. And they keep talking about the Thieves Guild being bad, and they're tired of it. So she tried to figure out the Thieves Guild. Accidentally wound up joining, and then helping, and then conquering the Thieves Guild. She's kind of miffed about that, because she doesn't like them, but it did lead her to a bunch of shiny treasure, which she does like, as well as adding new merchants that she could sell to, which she likes. And then they kept sending her here on missions to steal shit from Markarth, and she was like, okay, I can make Markarth suffer again. Good. What time is it? It's 2 a.m. Alright. Alright. I need you to stay here.
I'll stay here. You
Try not to get in too much trouble. Okay. So I have a house up there. We'll go there in a second. I don't let him into this house. He's too innocent. 20 minutes till 9 and I made dinner. Do you want me to bring it to you? I'm gonna finish up in a sec. Also, thank you. So, this house is the what's his name? Molag Bul quest? So, you go in here with, one of the Vigilants of Stendarr, and he's like, oh, I gotta investigate this place. There's something going on here. All the furniture starts shaking and forces you to kill him. And if you go down here, there's an altar to... if I'm remembering right, this is the demon prince who is also the patron of vampires, so that's kind of relevant to Bitey. Although Bitey's vampirism, she specifically ties that back to Clavicus Vile, because he's the one who wanted her to go to a cave full of vampires. So that was him, not this guy. But, I don't think if I press use it does anything. No. But this sent her on a quest to go find a priest, bring him back, and then kill him. She did all that mostly because they don't give you a second option. But, she kind of helped this guy out, and then insulted him. They let you tell him that the gift he gives you is ugly, which is nice. That you get to say something mean. But, anyways, we did this quest, and all of this storage is stable. I don't have to use all this, because it's like every single one of these barrels is safe storage. Like, they will never respawn and erase your stuff to add, like 3 carrots or whatever. So this is a great place to stash all of my shit. But because it's related to yet another instance of Bitey getting, tricked into helping a demon and then murdering a bunch of people, I don't want Onmund to see it. Because this keeps happening. And he hates it when I do things that involve pillaging the Nord tombs and dark magic and harm to people. So I'm not letting him in here. He can't see what I've been doing. So this is where I put unenchanted shit. Like stuff I'm going to enchant and upgrade later. Alright. This is where I put my foods. When did I get dog meat? Oh yeah, there was a death hound. That's where I got dog meat. If you see dog meat, it always feels like someone did something and you had a bad time. It's like a bad omen in this world. This is my ingredient barrel. This is my bookshelf. Okay, so treasure hunter notes stay in his quest items, and that's bullshit because the treasures aren't that good. Whatever. Potions here. Those were potions to sell. I keep forgetting I have those. Novelties here. That's it for novelties. I really wish miscellaneous was separated out into like blacksmithing stuff and soul gems and then everything else. Anyways, oh, that's not where that goes. This town is a little inconvenient for smithing because the actual blacksmith area is kind of really far away from my storage. Even if I was storing things in my proper house, it is on this corner of the map and the blacksmithing stuff is all the way on the other side. Anyways, got those. Right, I've got stuff that's unenchanted that I'm gonna just put away from like boots and shit. I should have done that earlier. This I'll probably sell. Yeah, alright. Everything's put away. So, I'm gonna end because I have work early, and if I were to set out to do anything else, it would be crossing the entire map again. I'd be going back to Fort Dawnstar, so I'd be going from here to... Oh, there's... I guess I could do that bounty, but not right now. That'll also take a while. But anyways, I need to make it all the way back. Can I not even see it from this part of the... there we go. Forgot I could tilt the map. But I have to go all the way back here. And like I did today, like, I don't like using fast travel if I can help it, because you miss out on opportunities for, like, wolf pelts and vampire attacks and shit like that. And I'd like to like, sell things to people along the way. I might stay in this area for enough time to, like, enchant some more stuff, but, like, not tonight. If I were to do anything, it would take way too long. I have work early. But I will show you my kids. So, I have looked it up. I do not use mods, but I've looked up mods because I like knowing what other people have done. Other people have added, like, orc children to the game and made better models for Skyrim children, because Skyrim children are, like, haunted looking. But, here's my kids.
Mama, you're back.
Hi, Sophie.
Did you get me a present?
I don't know, not really.
I'd really like a dolly. Or maybe a pretty new dress? Aww.
I don't have either of those. You're allowed to gift them certain foods. I've already stored my foods. And you are allowed to gift them daggers for some reason. But it's like, no, you've already got an Ebony Banished dagger. I know I've given you one. I used to pick up every doll that every general store had, and I haven't been lately because I haven't been talking to the kids lately. But anyways, I want to say Sophie is from Windhelm, and she was selling flowers, and she is a war orphan. And this is Lucia. I want to say she's also a war orphan. That's just an easy backstory in Skyrim. She was homeless in Whiterun. And I picked both of them up. Because I like the enterprising merchant mentality behind selling the flowers, and I don't know, I was in Whiterun a lot, so I just kind of felt bad for her. So she picked up this haunted fucking dogoid. It never stops making that sound. Sophie picked up
Long life.
Miko. That's a specific dog. You can find him near Morthal. He's in a little shack with his dead owner, and he'll just follow you around, and if you have a kid, your kid can adopt Miko. This thing, I guess, is from one of the Creation Club things that they added for free into Special Edition when Anniversary Edition came out. I don't really know what to do with it. I guess I'd put it here. This one was free in the Creation Club even before Anniversary Edition. He's okay. I used to carry him around. He's basically just a mobile treasure chest and does nothing else. Maybe the nymph is also that? I don't know. Anyways, normally Onmund's here with them, and they are basically just menacing Markarth when I'm away, but I wanted Onmund with me for now. So they're just being babysat by whoever the fuck this is. I don't know him. But he hasn't ruined the kids yet, so that's good. I don't want to watch that fox just breathe on her all night. Anyways, that's my family. This is my crime syndicate headquarters, I suppose. You know, outside of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Mobile treasure chest. This is Discworld. I don't know. I've never read Discworld. But yeah, the armored mud crab basically just has a very small inventory you can put stuff into. So there's a summoning spell where you can make it come to you from wherever you are, and then you can send it back home. So I guess you would just like put some healing potions on it or something so you can bring it up when you need them, but it won't attack or anything. Kids love knives? Yes, they do. But she already has one, and these are expensive knives. I'll get her a doll later. Anyways, this town is full of scumbags and pieces of shit, and I have done my best to subjugate them. And they deserve it. A lot. For various reasons. So, I don't know if I'm gonna do this again. This was fun. I don't know if it was, like, good, but it was fun for me. Might do it again, but probably not the next time I play Skyrim. I'll probably just find a point where I'm doing something interesting. No, you didn't. You heard about me and the 20 guards I killed. Nah, I'll leave him alone. I don't feel like it. Anyways, if I do this again, it will be kind of like a spur-of-the-moment thing. We'll see. I think this was fun. Thank you for showing up. I think more people should do this kind of thing where it's just like, yeah, this is what I've been doing. This is not a new playthrough for the stream. This is just me hanging out. You know, just hang out. Thanks for streaming. Thank you for thanking me for streaming. I hope it was good. Yeah. So I am finishing that off, and I'm gonna go find out what the beautiful Handera made for dinner, and we'll see you eventually. We're not sure when. Later this week, we're hoping. We'll see what happens. So everybody have a great night. Goodbye.